And as if by magic, there you are. So, hello, all, one or two or three or four of you. This is going to be a long video. So, just a suggestion, just put it on fast. I can't help it. So, wow, that was quick. Hey, Captain Kid, how you doing? I hope you are well. So, this is going to be about the word down, and hey Tim, how you doing? Good to read you. And the simple truth. Everything that I've been doing about these words, I did 4 years ago, and everybody had the correct information about the Forrest Fenn for the chase, and nobody wanted to take any notice. But it is the way that it is. So I can't explain too much because the word down is loads. Hey redneck, how you doing? Loads and loads. So Forrest said they are not in tight focus with a word that is key. Then we had is it in the poem? Yes. Is the word in the poem? Yes. What were the two things? Is there a word that is key? Yes. Is it in the poem? Yes. But you need all of them. One of them won't take you there, was the statement. So I tried to explain that. Well, I didn't try to explain, I explained. You just didn't. So the word down. Now, if you wouldn't mind, can you keep a running count of how many words are in the poem that down means? There's loads that Forrest used, but just in the poem. So there are words that are in the poem. How many do you think the word down is a synonym for? And I don't know if you go on my Facebook page, but I put some Forrest Fenn stuff on there, and basically he explained that he would use a synonym of a word. He just thought he had to mention, he was talking and went, oh, and that's a synonym. The synonym for that is. So, down. And I have to be quick. Like I say, it's going to be a lot. So, sorry if I can't interact. Make that a bit bigger. So, the first one is below. Put in below the home of Brown. Just looking at. So, some of these things that Forrest would have talked about as well as that. So we didn't know which way was out. From there, so that's two words or one word, however you want to do it. From there, it's no place for the meek. Far. Flat, he would have tires. No, he had to change tires because they were flat. To infinity and beyond. Over there, over there, over. Over and over. Two can keep a secret if one of them is down and out. So two can keep a secret if one of them is down. Didn't know which way was out. Down means downstream or downriver. Not that it makes any difference, but there'll be no paddle down your creek. Oh, sorry, up your creek. Oh, the contradictions, eh? I don't know. Why was Forrest Fenn using so many contradictions? So, a river run through it, but down means up, and up means down. And there'll be no paddle down your creek. And there's no lie there because words don't mean what you think they do. Forrest told you. And he looked up all the words in the poem. So if he chose to change the word down for up, you can't complain. He told you. He told us all. They don't mean what you think they do. And he looked them all up. So if you were going up a creek when you should have been going down a creek, that's your fault. Not that it matters. But I'm just explaining that if you're not prepared to listen to what Forrest said, shut up when it comes to hearing the truth. Because you can't handle the truth. Let me just make sure that you're not saying that you can't see it. Hey, Ben, what are you doing here? And Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Oh, Nikki, you're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, I've got a blank screen. Where did you go? Oh, no. So which bit did you hear any of that? You couldn't even see that. Oh, no. Could you hear me? Could you hear what I said? I went to read this because I can't control it at the same time as looking at it. Heard everything, didn't see nothing. All right, and so I'm going to have to go forwards and backwards. I don't know how that works. I didn't do that before, but I managed to somehow, some way. So, I can't move that up. So I was going to have to. You're just going to have to listen to me and trust. No, the screen's blank. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it on the ones that are important. I'm back where I belong. Oh. So, take it in the canyon down. Take it down the canyon down. Take it down the canyon down. Put down below the home of Brown. Ah, in. Remember before, I did in means contact as well. So if you are brave and contact Forrest, which is what if you are brave and in the wood, or if you are confident, because you have to move with confidence along the river bottom. In again. So my father, I can't believe I'm doing it. I didn't think I did it like this before. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's get dun 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 dun. Ding 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 ding. Open in a new window. Uh-oh. Down to the left. Move tab to new window. I'm going to get this right. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. We'll get something right. We will. I'll make it work. Whatever happens. Not just a pretty face. No, it's still not going to work, is it? Because you're not going to see all of that, are you? Passion. Turn to the left. Passion. Turn to. Well, if I thought it was going to be a long video before, why won't that go diagonal? You some beach. Hey. What's the story? What? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's what I wanted. Come here, you. Wider. Wider than a mile. I'll be with you in a year or two. Ha 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 ha. It's not going to work, is it? You're not going to get. Okay, this is going to be stupid. See, why can't I just have a load of money? Oh, that's not what we're to do, you son of a bitch. If you can read that, is that all of them? No. And I can't make it any smaller. No, I'm not doing that. No, not doing that either. Dag nabbit. No, that's not it. What? No, I didn't do that. Right. You're going to have to blow it up at your end while I read. Can you see that? I don't think you can you? The Candyman can't. No, and that won't even let me make that wider. Nope. But I'm going to have to read it, and you're going to have to believe me that these words that you can't see are these words. Video's back. All good now. Greetings. Hey, Luli. Hey, Paul. How you doing? Hi. Oh, how's life? Right. So where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Oh, yes. Oh, you can be wider. Wider. Get wider. Wider. Do it. Do it. Haha. Right. So my father said, out of the blue, my father said, which blue is heaven? Blue is heaven. So from heaven, my father said, who would you rather have working on your car? Or did he? Remember Forlorn? I'm sorry, so sorry. Bad. Bad to the bone. So there were some that, Forrest has said, but I'm not going to go through them all because it's going to take a long time. And I've already wasted some. The Brothers Grimm. I hope you're counting because there's been quite a few already, and there's plenty more. Black. Black is black. I want my baby back. He's in the pits. Grey is grey. Oh, look, black is grey, and grey is grey. Grey is grey, and I want my baby back. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own. I am a soldier. Shot down. Forrest was shot down. Down, down, deeper and down. Twice. He was shot down twice. Cold. Your effort will be worth the, and then all those other things that down mean. And one of them is up, up, up. Going up, going up, going up, up, up the dark. Singing the blues, that's why I call it the blues. Time on my hand is time spent with you. Laughing like children, living like lovers. He was in tears. Flat tire. Baby, everything is alright, uptight, out of sight. Do. Uh-oh, it's in the toilet. Bum bum. You will, when we get to them, we'll see Don't forget to shift, drift, and adjust. What Forrest was saying. Uh-oh, he ain't heavy. He's my brother. Heavy loads and water high. Another one. I hope you're counting. I can't count because there's too many. But if you can do like they do in the jails and they go 1, 1, 1, 1, 5. Wrecked. Ernest Hemingway. Ernest. Grave. Like I say, I can't spend too much time because it is a word that has a lot of words in the poem, and one of them is key. One of those words is key. But there are many more. Don't forget the stew and the brew. Balked. Oh, does that mean that halted is there? Poor. Poor, poor. Not poor, but poor. Drained. Burnt. Burned into my mind. Empathy. Empty. Oh, Montana. Oh, not comfortable. Uncomfortable. Ugly. Cross. Don't forget cross. Don't forget the guy that was angry. And then he did the kid, the statue, whatever you call it, that he did molds of and said, I can make some money for you, man. He shot down again, looking as if one had lost a pound and found a penny. Crying over you into my mask. Pining the beat of the drum. I dance to my own beat. Ain't nobody gonna make my tune. In a flood of tears. I done it down. Remember I did a video and I said I done it down and now I'm away. So this is I done it tired and now I'm awake. So when I was saying I've done it down and now I'm away, Forrest was gone. There he was. And then he wasn't. He was gone. So I've done it down and I'm away. And I did a video with this and said that there he was gone. Before he was gone, I think. Not after he was gone. I've done it down and now I'm away. And there he was. Away. Away! Away in a manger. Terrible. 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 Like there are some that Forrest said, but like I say, have to be quick. And remember, if you're watching this not live, make sure you put it on fast. Because otherwise it'll take forever. You don't want to take forever. Hard magic you do. Hard magic, it's true. If you didn't know, that was divine in my gruff voice. Lake Erie. Remember I said you can find souls without, doing anything. Just, oh, look, he did it down. He went to Lake Erie. And off you go. Off you go. Ah, some cruel fellow searcher. And remember, these aren't going to be all the words that I've done before, but some of these words, I've already told you these words. It's just a different word giving you the same words. Tony Starr. Okay, think about you. How is the dog days of summer? Oh, the dog days of summer. Dog days. Ooh. Chasing Indies here. I didn't see that. Oh, hi. Hi, Jason. How you doing? The dog days. Why are they called the dog days? Is it serious? No, it's not very serious at all. Yes, it is serious. It's very serious. The star constellation Sirius, not Sirius. You can't be serious, said Mr. McEnroe. The evil. Critical thinking. Down thinking. Moving with confidence. Nightmare on Elm Street. Harry, remember that word, Harry? Hurry up, Harry, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, Harry, come on. Poe, Poe, Poe. Do 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 do. Foggy and rainy. It's always raining. Always raining. And windy. Touchy, touchy you. Beyond touchy. Misty watercolor memories. Behind the counter in a big cup. By the way we were. Could it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? Is it a down soul or an odious soul? I wonder. Oh, I wonder. Why? Why? How deep, how down is a hole? Remember where I'm talking about? It's deep and it is a hole. And it's not wrong. It is correct. Oh, up the creek. No way. So it must be in the creek or it must be down the creek because up the creek is down. That's crazy. Like, that's savage, man. Savage. Lily Savage. In the hollow. The hollow? How are you? The treasure chest is. No, the chest is wet. It's down. It's down. Down. Touching. Please touch. In the wild, wild west. The wiki wild, wild west. Me. Ah! There's a word in the poem that is key. Oh, well, if there's a word in the poem that is key, then the word must be key. Down, down. Ah, just had a warning message or a confirmation message. At the end of one's rope, well, I hope it's a new rope out of respect. Jarring me awake. That's a strange word to use. Why would you use that word? Jarring me awake. Ew, it's icky. Oh, icky, you're so fine, you blow my mind, icky. I shouldn't say that because I just said Nicky, so yucky. Do. We'll get to the good stuff. Ah, I hid it in the Rocky Mountains. I hid it in the down mountains. I hid it in the down mountains. Down, down, deeper and down. Oh, I can embarrass myself. Gothic. Remember, you can make loads of different songs just by the words alone. Oh, alone. That's a word. As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret well, and hint of riches, Willy Wonky, new and as I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I hope you're still counting. It was shot. It was down, broken down, broken down. Oh, look, it was broken down. It was shot. It was out of order. Had a flat tire. Gone foot on the blink. You know what the blink's all about? Damaged. The blaze was down. Oh no. The blaze wasn't up. Oh, up as well. Down is up and up is down. Oh, so it does go up, but then it goes down. So the blaze was damaged. So the blaze was down. So you couldn't see the blaze because the blaze was down. But when the blaze goes up, then you can see the blaze because the blaze is up, not down. But if it's down, it's damaged. And if it's up, it's working okay. Or something like that. I know what I mean. Out is out. We didn't know which was out. So we used some Mountain Man logic. Duff, the brewery. Or is that the grass that led to that place that Dal went to Can you remember? Dell was going to meet this bloke in this place, and it was where this stuff was on the growing, and he went down this little track thing because he nearly missed it, and then he got to this place, and it was a great place, and it was solar, and it had a place for a helicopter, and it was in the middle of this clearing, and blah blah blah. That place. Got all that from Duff. Oh dear. Drew can keep the secret if one of them's down. Crashed. Oh, and he heard that Kareem, whatever, saying crashed his car. And the elder. I done it tired and now I weak. We've had tired, remember? I done it down. And now I'm down. I've done it down and now I'm down. But I put I've done it down and now I'm away. He's gone. But tired and weak is down. So I've done it down and now I'm down. Weak. So we've got gone, weak, down, bad language. So bad language. Remember? In the book. Oh no! I've down it down and now I'm down. Down, down, deeper and down. Get down, deeper and down. I don't know. What's he trying to say? He must be a little sick. It's all gone wrong. Ah, must have a lemon. Had some lemons in my time. Had some downs and some ups and some downs. I down it tired. No, I down it down and now I'm down. Because I've done it over and over. A river ran through it, down it. In the can. Remember the cans? Remember the can? A can, a can. Susie Quattro. Up. Up, down, down. Oh, it's closed. It's always open. At an end. Oh no. It's always drawing nigh. It's all over Casanova. It's all over Casanova. It's all over. Ah, resolved. He must have used some metal and resolved. Dead. Made. It's the final countdown. Ah, the quest must have ceased. Come to an end. It's all gone wrong. That's it. Home free. Ancient his story in the southwest. Set. Built. I built that poem. Run, Forrest. Same words. Forgotten. Remember, forlorn and forgotten. Forgotten and forlorn, that picture. Dead and gone. One of them's dead, the other one's gone. They're both down. Down. Down means dead and down means gone. So they're both down. They're both down. The secret's down. Your hard magic you do. We agreed. Ah, the chosen one. It's in concrete. Nailed down. Ah, yeah. Down is nailed. Remember? Nailed down was already done, and now we have it nailed, and we have it in concrete, which Forrest said in that bit of audio, along with, oh, you could hide it again in the same place. What? What? You mean there's another hunt? And the one that's been found in this place that you're not going to give because it's going to be Jack's, and you're not going to tell anybody where it was because it's Jack's and it's going to be a 9-mile hole. But if you hit it again, you could hide it in the same place, or you could say JCB do it and you could hide it somewhere else, or however that goes. But you could hide it again in the same place. Concrete. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nope. Not going to shut up until the truth comes out. Crook. Weak. Ah, he thinks it's funny. Just having fun. I'm not talking about Forrest, by the way. I'm talking about some seedy motherfuckers. His friend was run down. Wabbit! That pesky Wabbit! Ah, must have been playing golf. He's under par. Remember, must have had the mushrooms. He's sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. In the Rocky Mountains. Oh, there's more, there's more, there's more. Where? There's more. There's more. But we're only there, and it goes all the way down here. Freaking loads! Ah, they drained the pond. I have to go quicker than this because it take forever. Let me try and do it quickly. I can't do it quickly. I can't read them that quick. I can't read them that quick. In bed. Put it under your bed. Disabled. Done it tired. Green. Remember the book? Was it his friend over there? Was he? Those two blokes. Can't remember their names. Two writers or whatever. And he was talking about too far to walk in the green, green grass of home. They'll all come to meet me. I can't tell you, you'll faint. If I told you, you'd faint, he says. If I told you who worked closest, you'd faint. Oh, he's out of gas. Maybe they'll give you some gas money. Maybe they'll give you some down. Oh, the Ashen. Remember, you're a womble. Remember, you're a womble. Remember. What a womble you are. Dizzy, my head is spinning, 'cause that baseball went through my head. Dizzy. Forrest went all in. He went down. Down flat. Done. Remember, are you counting? These are the same ones. We've had those. Don't worry about those. We've had those. Don't count them twice now. Although there are some. There are some in the poem that are twice. So I suppose you could. You could. He ain't heavy. Had that one. He's my brother. Oh, that was almost the Egyptian. I heard like I've never been hurt before. Ah, bushwhacked. Oh, his hands were all wrinkled. Ah, not dog-eared, weren't it, he said. Dog-eared. A dog-eared. Come on, Mario. Hurry up. Hurry up, Mario. Come on. Sinking. Ah, remember Wimpy? Remember Wimpy? Why is he talking about Wimpy? Oh, no. And hint of riches, new and old. Another one. Put it in. Count them up. Put them up. Sorry, I can't do too much interacting. American Art. Jason. Oh, no. Dun. Wasn't he one of them horror people? Jason. Rocky Mountain. As I have alien in on there and by tree borders, I can keep my cigarette. Hi, imagination. How are you? I would try and decipher and understand that, but this is going to be a long one, so no offense. It was damaged. The blaze was damaged. It was down. The blaze was down, not up. When it's up, you can see the blaze. When it's down, you can't see it. You can only see, Lady Gaga. Remember her? Long in the tooth. You know, spring chicken swimming. Or was he just trying to find a warm spot? Just trying to find a warm spot. Yeah, it's very important. Impotent. Oh, he was out of it. Woolly. Remember the woolies? Remember the flies? It's called a woolly. It's called a down. Down, deeper and down. Oh, it's planned. Don't like planning nothing. Great, fantastic, super fantastic, great, superb. Divine. Fab, F-A-B, Didn't mean anything. They just use it for nothing. Dandy, comic. There you go, Dave. Comics. Mean. Ah, did the hot water affect the patina? Does hot mean warm? And does warm mean Old Faithful? Did the Old Faithful water affect the patina? I don't know. Did it? Righteous. Capital. He didn't say righteous, but he said capital. The Wizard. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. There's another soul. The Wizard, what the world? Those famous men in their flying machines. Boss. Remember the boss man? Big boss man and the bully. Can you hear me when I call? Super Mario. It's me. You know you ain't so big. You just gone, that's all. Gonna get me a boss man, one that's gonna treat me right. If you are down and in the woods, I'll give you the gold tonight, big boss man. Ace. Forrest was an ace, and he played with the aces. He played with the, and he was a champion. He was a champion and not a wrestling, magic. He was a champion, a marble champion. Unique. A ripper. Bad. I mean bad language. Moving with confidence. That's what you needed to do. You needed to move with confidence. Remember the top shelf in the bathroom? Remember the blue ribbon? These are scrapbooks, remember? The blue ribbon, the star. Remember you're a womble. Remember what a womble you are. The top hole. Best revenge is me wearing the bracelet. Good. It's another word that's in the poem. Write it down, boys, girls, people. Another one. There's a key word. No, there's a word that is key. It is in the poem, but you need all of them. One of them won't take you there. Remember, this is 5 years ago. I gave you this, not this video, because I'm doing this video now, but the video that I did with these words was 5 years ago now or more. Crack. Don't step on a crack. Break mama's back. Don't do it. Class. In Spanish class. Winning solve. You need a winning solve. You need a down solve. Down, down. Deeper and down. The elites. Oh, they want it as well. But they can't have it. They can't. Up the first water. What's that, Adam? Oh dear. Crucial. Crucial. Fly fishing. Fly fishing across the universe. Remember the top drawer in the bathroom thing? It's all same stuff, same stuff. Too good to be true. Treasure is real. The story is real. Dun 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 dun. Rare. Heavy loads and water down. It goes up, you see it. It goes down, you don't. Heavy loads and water high and water down. Water high, water down. Water high, water up, water down. Water high, water down. Heavy loads. High is down is up and up and down and up and down and up and down. Well, there's the asterisk. And there's the cream for the kitty cats. Spanking. Oh, is there a lead searcher? Oh, define the word lead. Okay, lead means down. Oh, damn. Not supposed to say that. Is there a lead searcher? Oh, define the word the lead. Lead searcher, where did that come from? Who said? The flagship. Who said? Who said lead searcher? Where did that come from? Define the word model. She's a model and she's looking good. The chic. Oh, how deep is a hole? How deep? Oh, the lush, forested vegetation. Oh, no, not lush. Ripper. Foxy. Mint. special. You're so special. The red letter. Remember, I told you, took me to Montana. There was a bank in Montana. Do, 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 do. Peak as a rock. That's what this love is. Oh, movie studios. Chief. Main Street. Important. It's important to know what's worth knowing and what isn't. It's important. Maybe I should know what important means. Oh no, it's in my head. In my head, Major Forrest Fenn. Central Intelligence Agency. Master. Degree. Key. A. A1. Cardinal. Oh no! I want to see a red bird. Big. In the book. Look in the book. Look. I'm going to send a signal up. Abel. Cain and Abel. Majestic. They were a better family. What does that mean? What does that mean? His family was a better family. Seminole. Royal. I always thought I deserved Frau. Well, clever. His mother was clever. She was down with it, down. The apex. I wonder if Sasha's still reading them scrapbooks or too busy doing estate work. Rich. Richie Rich. Major League Baseball. Smart. They were smart as well. And magical. And Forrest was a veteran. And my computer started to play up. I wonder why. Legendary. He was turning alpha. Why was Skippy turning alpha? It was going to be epic and fun. Oh, well, it's been funny, so now it's epic. It's epic. It's down and down. Must use your discernment. Absolutement. Astral, learned, or learned, depending how you talk. Is trusted again. Trusted. Are you there in chat? No. Rocket Man. Geordieland. Cool. That's just up the road. Geordieland. There's a bloke on the YouTube. He's a Geordie, I think. I better not say that because they get upset if you get the wrong one. But thank you for being here. It's the first time I've seen you because you are in white. And I can. Can I? Yes, I can. I can do it because I set my machine up to be able to do both. Cool. I've just turned you to blue. Thank you for being here. I take it you are a man with the word Rocket Man, but I don't know anymore. I don't know. People just, Homeric. The VIP. Remember, these are scrapbooks that Forrest gave you. These words are. That guy's a genius. Called him a genius. He called him a genius. He's down. He called him a genius. He really did. So pretty. You're so pretty. Oh, so pretty. We're vacant. The red carpet. Remember the red carpet? Remember you're a wombo. How profound it was. Hope you counted them. We should be on at least more than 10 now already. I have gone. We had gone. Now we've got alone. I don't know if we've done alone. Might have done alone already. Gone alone in there. As I have down, down. As I have down, down, outside magazine, crown, Einstein. Down means Einstein. What? What? Are you sure? Well, it's important to have some imagination then. Is it? Oh, we've got important. Imagination is more important than Einstein. The silver spoon. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick that was being burnt at both ends. 1 in a million to one. It's a win-win. My wildest dream, my every desire rolled into one. The front. Hot shot. Oh, the demons. Go. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? I wonder if they're doing their little like magical stuff now to see if my lips go back again. Historic. There's the elder that had that crash, remember? Where it creamed and broke the mirror. Happy. Happy. I'm Happy. The cat's meow. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm Happy. Remember 10? I did a song for 10 Sleep because of that 10. 10 Sleep in Wyoming. I did a video. I don't know if you remember. Eclectic, remember? Forrest talked about it. He was eclectic. The mother of all. Ah, low-hanging fruit or high-hanging fruit? Golden. Remember Colorado? The solve there. Golden. Oh, man, I had so many solves. It was crazy. Crazy. Dream. Dream. Dream, dream, dream when I need you. Dun, 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 dun. He ain't heavy. He's just heavy loads of more to hide. The cat's pajamas. He's down. Yeah, the cat's pajamas. Oh no, 24 carat. 24 carat? Is that gold? Oh, he must have been playing golf because he's up to par now. The Invincibles. Oops. My father said out of the blue. Why would he say that? Born with a spoon in his mouth. That must have been Marlon Brando. If not for my down, I would have nothing. Touching. Again. Again. Again, again. I am the one and only. Nobody I'd rather be. Just in case you didn't know, I know about the plan. I know it won't work. I already know. Can he stop it? Comely, not humbly. I'm not interested. Ah, we should have buried Skippy down. Same words. I went through these words the other day, but it was a different main word. But you need a correct solve. Remember? I did correct. This is how you get to correct. By looking at all the words. Grave. I put a nickel on her. Oh, just so. Oh, look, we got fun. It's epic and fun. It's down and down. Believe me when I say it's epic and fun. It is epic and fun. You're bloody right. It's epic and fun. It's been epic and fun for 5 years. I could go right straight to it. Right. Ian, right. Go. It's pucker. Pucker-san. It's all pucker. Uh-oh. Otherwise, it can get down. It can get abstract. Oh, look. It's nearly the thrill of the chase. OTT. Over the top. My computer has done this for ages, so someone must be working alongside me because it ain't working properly. This is taking ages, by the way. Sorry, but it is what it is. Mario is back telling us what the poem says. Well, this is not what the poem says exactly. This is more along the lines of how to read the poem Troy without moving the words Troy, without taking the punctuation out Troy, just reading the poem and getting the answer in your imagination, because it's more important than the knowledge of those words you're reading. In your imagination, you can get the solve. It's that simple. You read it and go, oh, that doesn't mean that, because Forrest said word don't mean what you think they do. So it means this. Oh, I go there. That's where it is. I don't need to do anything else. I just go there because that's what the poem says. Troy, who keeps saying that my solve, that I don't know about, it being my solve, a bit like Homer and his dog. My dog is tied to the tree, not in your swimming pool. You don't know my solve. I never told you my solve. You said it was my solve. You and the rest of you said it was my solve. I never said it was my solve. I said, this is how you read the poem. That's what I said. This is how you solve the poem. Two different things. Troy, ooh, don't involve me in your stuff. Troy, I wouldn't involve you if you didn't involve yourself. You're crazy. You come into my bit, start ranting and raving and saying stuff, and then when I respond the way that I do, just out of, being me, you get upset and say that I shouldn't say nothing to you. You came into me and said it. I'm just replying to you that what you're saying is a whole load of shite. It's not even true. You believe it's true because you're a narcissistic bully. I know it's not true because guess what? It's mine. I know what my solve is and I know what my solve isn't. Don't tell me what my solve is and then tell me that my solve moves all the words, takes all the punctuation out and does this, that and the other. That's not my solve. Never said it was. That's what you think is my solve. Crazy man. Anyway, haven't got time. Bent. We won't forget the bent or the dent. The dent is in there as well. I don't know. These people, they come and they tell me what I already know for myself. And it's like, you've done it tired of knowing what you're telling me I'm a liar. And it's not me that's lying, it's you. Because you're telling me something that isn't true about me. That's crazy. Well, I'm not going to tell you nothing that's true about you. Untrue about you. Untrue about you. When I say that you are in the poem and you're not going to be in Yellowstone National Park and Troy Barlow will go under the, whatever it said, why must I go? It says it in the poem. I don't say it. I don't give a shit. But that's what the poem says. And it told me all about your solve before you knew your solve. Even though you had hundreds of other solves and you had two partners and you couldn't agree on the solve that you had, which means it's got to be wrong. Otherwise, you wouldn't have disagreed. If it was right, you would have all had the same solve. You would have all had the same solve. If it was correct, you would have all had the same solve. Starting at the same place, it should finish at the same place. If it's correct. If there's more than one way to do it, I don't know. Sounds a bit iffy to me. Weak. Done that one. So you can't have that one again. No, not having it twice. He's only got it once. Remember when he said Jackie Kennedy was easy? Well, she might have been a bit flat. I shouldn't have said that, but, it's funny because it's true. Out, dead, asleep, still. Stupid. I don't know. People think they'll get a rise out of me, but they won't. I just think they're stupid. Not because I'm a nasty person, but because they say and do stupid things, which makes me believe they're stupid. Don't tell me you know what my solve is and that my solve's no good and that my solve does this, that, and the other when it's not. It just isn't. Back to Dizzy. It's like, you crazy. Bum, bum, bum. All in. Shot. Desk. I'm trying to go quick. There's so much to get through. Ah, it's in the wooden. Damaged. The blaze was damaged. It was down. The blaze was down. Didn't see because it was down. Went up, he could. It was sunk. Gone and shot. Run down. On the blink. In touch. Ooh, he was clued up about. Aware. Knowledgeable. Talking about clues and stuff. I wonder why. Ooh. Ooh, currents. Conscious. In. Alert. They were always on alert. 5-minute alert or whatever it was when he was on alert. Alive? Gordon's alive? Flash. Ah, he's a miracle. Dun, dun, awake. He'll save every one of us. It's sure for the one that did. It's down for the one that did. He'll save every one of us. Stand for every man, every woman, every child, man, and Flash. Dun, 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 dun. Remember the hip. Hip to be square. Certain. Clever. Smart. These same words. Dynamite. Remember the TNT scrapbook? Stella. Hot. He dropped it like a hot potato. Chari means shy. Forrest used that word, chari. I wonder why. Oh, look! You can know all the answers if you have the word down, if you're in tight focus with it. I'm free. Vacant. You're so vacant. Fallow. The fields were fallow. Tony Stark. Despair. Oh, it's getting very annoying. My computer. You not like it. You not like it. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you. Sorry if you didn't want anyone knowing. It's too late now. Too late, baby. Now it's too late. Run down. Oh, look. Terry Scant with Marvel Gaze. Take the chest and go in peace. Down, down, deeper and down. That's another one. I hope you're counting. The small. Cut. Shy. Oh, look. Chari and Shy. A shy guy. A shy guy. A down low. How low can you go? Weak. I've done it tired and now I'm weak. I've done it down and now I'm away. And there he was. Gone. Down. Gone means down. Another down. Another gone. Bear. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Insignificant. Pitiful. A pitiful. Lean those years. Lean on. Lean on. Amen. Base. In dreams of passion. Token. To my mind. The more I see, the more I do. Do 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 do. Tell your buddy to come along, 'cause white lines flow away. Street gets arrested. Gonna do some time. He gets out 3 years from now just to commit more crime. A businessman gets caught with 24 kilos. He's out of jail and out on bail, and that's the way it goes. Out of gas. Sorry, so sorry. Too little, too late to ever try again. It's in. New. We've had old, and now we have the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Or just some riches. Hints of riches down and down. Down, down, deeper and down. Get down. The now. We're living in the now. This present moment is now. No, Tony! Hello, Tony! How are you? I bet you didn't think you were going to be in here, did you, Tony? Well, you are. There you are. Along with Trusted and T'others. Oh, and Sassy. Sassy's here too. She's all the rage. Vogue. Oh no, is that a magazine? Pop goes the question. Look, here he is. Flash. Gordon's alive. He's a miracle. Do, 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 do. Go into a go, everybody go. The novel. Remember, he did that stuff about the go. I'm not just making it up. It's all there. Massive. The new. Out with the old and in with the new. Wanted. All I ever wanted. Living in the shadow of your life. Do. Party young. Sunday. Any other day, more than any other day. Good. Hear me all and listen. Good. Down. Listen down. Note it down. Take it down. Town girl. She's been living in her uptown world. Super. Alive? Gordon's alive. Alive, burning into my head. Burning into my hands, whatever it was. Whatever they both were. Oh no, if you've never been to the edge, how are you going to know? Chichi. The newborn. Talking about babies. Original, unique, clever, autistic, imaginative. Trail. Have I done Blaze the Trail yet? It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Look. Those that are cruising the internet. Two can keep a secret. If one of them is dead and the other one is gone, because they're both down. Late, you're late. Very, very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. You're late. Lost. What if they called that program down? That wouldn't have been the same, would it? Your effort will be worth the down, the cold. Your effort will be worth the cold. Your effort will be worth the cold. Buried? Oh no, would it then be buried? What if the word bury was here? Would that be too much of a clue? Would Forrest be like, no? What if the word pinion was here? Would that be too much of a clue? Would Forrest go, no? If they look up the word pinion, they're going to find the word down. And if they look up the word bury, they're going to find the word down. And then they're going to put 2 and 10 together and get 59. Pushing up daisies. No, go in peace. Oh my word, look, I found God. Well, Yahuwah. Not Yahweh, Yahuwah. Oh, how many? But not God. God is the devil. Gone, alone, in da. Done it, tired, gone and done it. We didn't know which way was out. It was down. So we used to Mountain Man logic. We just changed the word and went down, 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 deeper and down. In the grave. Oh no, there must have been a grave marker there. Retired. Oh, I'm retired. I'm down. Down with it. Bit the dust. I don't know, but I've been told. Vacant. You're so pretty, oh, so pretty. Vacant. Trying to go quick. I'm trying to go quick. Oh, look, backwards. Not sure. You're coming backwards. Jammed. Hung up on the phone. Off the phone. We're going to get a backward bike in a minute. Or at least some backward pedaling. Do, 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 go about, do. We're going to drain the pond, the sink. You chug. Hey, chug water. That's warm water. Chug is warm. Sup, man? Sup? Sup? I could be using some. Oh no, not bip, but bib. Bib, 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 bib. Ah, the belt. There'll be a buckle soon. Take it in the canyon down. Here's another one. Shift, drift, and adjust. Remember we've had adjust. Now we've got shift. Oh, I might get some drift as well. Wolf, wolf. The boy who cried wolf. Hoover. No, it's not. It's a vacuum cleaner. Remember? He wanted to play cards, win money, and give it to Peggy. She could have that. Hoover now. Gargle, gargle, gargle. We've gone all in. He went all in and got a Hoover or a vacuum cleaner anyway. Bolt Usain. The Gorge. There's another solve. What was that? What's it called? Flaming Gorge, whatever it's called. Murder. Red rum. Hit. Have. Toast. Remember, did a scrapbook on toast. And the sponge. Oh dear. Oh, dear. Skull. Take a drink. Going to hit the button. Don't mess with my stuff. Don't mess with the word down. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it. Do it, lad. Don't. It's not worth it. Don't mess. Cram in. Nurse! Nurse! Help! Remember the nurse? Do you remember the nurse? Remember, somebody's going to do a solve on medicine. No, not medicine. Yeah. Medicine. Like places where medicine. Names. Please touch. Please touch. Ah, we've got more wolves. Devour. I wonder why it's called endeavour and not endeavour. If I should succeed in this endeavour, put down. What's that word? Scarf? A scarf? Oh, why would anybody talk about that? Don't mess with my stuff. Shift. The Raven. Oh no, that must be Edgar Allan Poe. A rap tap tapping. A rap tap tapping on the door. Tick. Oh, don't forget the tuck shop. Whoop and woof. Woof, woof. The belt. Where's the buckle? Where's the buckle? Where's the buckle? Jade. Oh no, is there a jade necklace or something in there? Choo choo, choo choo. Reader's Digest. Eat like a horse. I'm trying to go quick. I really am. Oh, the pig. Oh, not indulgence, although that is part of this. What everybody's doing. God's not happy with the indulgence. Wine and dine. Living it up, living it up. I can feel it. Living it up. Put in below the home of brown. Down, down, deeper and down. Below the home of brown. Put is down. In is down. Down, down. put in below the home of brown. Is there a word that is key? Yes. Is it in the poem? Yes. But you need all of them. One of them won't take you there. You have to change the words to make the words that make the poem tell you where it was. But remember, I hid a chest in the Rocky Mountains. I didn't hide the treasure with the chest because I made two trips. I hid the chest, and then I hid the treasure because it didn't matter. I hid the chest and then I hid the treasure. Not 4-6. I hid the chest and then I hid the treasure. There is no proxy. The chest is the chest. Oh, I got a thump on the nose. Oh, don't forget the black ball. Don't forget squash. Don't forget the red light and the green light. Oh, boycott. He was a cricketer. Do, 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 do. Giving up. Ah, taboo. Taboo, taboo. Black. Back to. Uh-oh. No, no, no. No, surely not. Begin it where warm waters down. What does waters mean then? Halt. I had to use the word halt. I was limited on the words I could use. So I used the word halt. Halt means down. Did you know that? And, real weird stuff. Balk at, but not balk. Not yet. Does it not mean balk? Could he not use balk? Oh no, that's terrible. That's terrible if he couldn't use the word balk. Like he's got the word halt. A shoe. Bless you. Issue. Uh-oh. Reverse, reverse. Star Trek it across the... Oh no, that's the other song. Reverse, reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Ah, sit next to a stone wall. Cork. Remember the scrapbook about cork? Remember the spike? The rail spike? Oh, I don't know. Oh, shun. Oh, shun. That's a goddess or god or something, isn't it? Oh, shun. Oh, shun. I'm not mocking, I'm just saying. Ah, the strike. Pour cold water on. Don't. Is anybody? Ah, Greg's here. And Sophia. Hello, 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 hello. I'll see you 300 Garnet Way, Warm Springs, Montana. Mr. My Buddy Robert has it reserved for all of us. Who's that? Who's you talking to? I see Mario Street now. We'll leave you alone. Thank me later. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were there. What was that? I see Mario Street now. I see Mario Street now. Oh, Mario Street. Oh. Are you in Arizona? Is it Arizona? Yes. Mary Cope. Are you there? Are you there? Is that where you are? Are you in that place? Dag nabbit. Those things they say about me, they're not true. They're not true. Oh, your best revenge is me wearing the bracelet. The beat of the dance? No, the hoop of the dance and the beat of the drum. I am what I am and what I am. Remember the skunk? Take it in the canyon down. Better. You better, you better, you bet. I got better, you got bitter. Crash. The hammer! Oh no! And the stuff. The hammer was hidden under the cabin. Oh no, the paste. Excel, put it all on Excel. Oh, crucified. No, no, no. Take it to the cleaners. Remember these scrapbooks. Oh no, no, don't do that, you stupid machine. That is not it. That's just not right. Well, dang. Dang, dang, dang. What was I talking about? Oh, I don't think I've done any of them. At the bottom, at the top. Yes, I have. I've done those. Oh, I don't remember that word. No, not going to say that. Don't remember that. Oh, man. That's crazy. It jumped onto another page. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. Did I do this? No, dip your toe in it. I haven't done that one. Unless I missed it. Oh, he fell flat on his face. No, I don't think I've done this one. So, sad and disheartened. Circles around. Oh, no, I haven't done this one. Because there's that word. I don't want to do that word. Wow. I'll zoom ahead. You can look at your own doodah because it'll take forever. The axe. Don't forget the axe. Don't forget the axe. Abort, abort. The scrub. Give up. I'm never going to give up. Ain't never going to happen. Never going to happen. Scrap. The scrapyard. Ah. The end is ever drawing nigh. As somebody said earlier. As it is. Ever drawing nigh. There's another word. The scrapyard, the dump, same thing. The block. Just down the block. Bat ball again. Squash. Stonewall again. Cross out. Cross. X. Out. Cross down. Watergate. Oh no, another solve. Do a U-turn. Oh, there's the back pedal. The backward bike. The divorce and marriage. Sever. Ooh. Cool. Call me. Call me the butcher. The baker. The candlestick maker. The backwater. Oh no. The backwater. That's another place like warm water salt. Take out the trash. The plug. Ben. Oh, Doug's got a shed. Where is Doug? Surely you'd think, like, how close they were. He would put something out. But no. But he did tell us about his shed, which is down. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I don't know. Lick. We've had the cream, and now we've got the lick, and then back to the lead searcher. Then we've got the cream. Oh no, the berry. If I gave you that word, no, I can't tell you it's buried. No, can't say berry. The trash. Don't want to give you that clue. Don't want to give you the word clue. Oh no. Quick, let's go past it. Pretend we haven't seen it. Don't see that word berry or the word pinion when it comes up. Don't see it. Once you know, you know. Leave. Oh no, why is it I must go and leave? My trade for all to seek. Tower. Oh no, people are having towers. Like dominoes, they're falling. I did tell you, but nobody would listen. No. Oh, it's in my head. In my head. Don't forget the taxi rank. In my head, zombie, zombie. Leave in the dust. Be master of. Win! Crown. Hammer, shade, Hulk, smash, wax. Ooh, the whip, the whip. No, no, not the whip. Yes, the whip. No, not the whip. The whip. I'll do anything, not the whip. Anything? Oh, the whip. Damn, not the whip. Blaze a trail? No. Metal enough to blaze a trail? No, surely not. You need metal enough to blaze a trail? Damn. Damn, I say, damn. Bum, 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 bum. Blaze a trail. Looking for trouble? Come to the right place. I did say. I was born standing up and looking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack, and I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. I can make you unhappy if you mess around with me. If the try is sincere, if it is, the plague, why would he talk about the plague? You're going to move with confidence. Can I affect the future? Can I? Can I, can I, can I? Can I, can I? Well, are you going to break someone's spirit? You going to break my heart? Nope. The floor. If you've never loved a cow, forget the drag, don't forget the drain, don't forget the damp, don't forget who's run down, don't forget the tax, don't forget the nag. Do 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 do. Confident touch. Don't forget to touch. Don't forget a message of concern. Don't forget the rack. Remember on the roof on the car, he made a song and dance about a roof wreck, the crash. No one is going to stumble on that chest. The fall, the crater, the pitch, the slip out of the window. Slip, slippity doo dah, slippity day. Fell over. Took a nosedive onto a grave marker. He hit the dirt, the sink, not sinks doodah, not that solve, the sink, where his hands were in. The buckle, we've had the belt, now we've got the buckle. Do, 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 the crumble. Flip. Did you dip your toe into it? Did you? Did you? Did you do a cartwheel? I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. Fold. Got know when to fold 'em. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Gotta count your money while you're sitting at the table. Oh, look! Here's that word, as if by magic. We've had the crash and the all stuff. We've had Elder, and now we've got Corrine out of the same scrapbook. It don't make a sound. Pancakes! Pancakes! Oh, no! All that talk of pancakes, ditch, you had to ditch it. All that talk of pancakes, and you're just talking down. The belly flop. The crash landing. Land. What if land is not an issue? You deserve another turn. The vault. Jump. Start. The learning curve. Jump. Oh, my love. Jump in. Feet will you touch the weave? Oh, what a wonderful web we weave when we choose to deceive. The reel, the rock. Seesaw. Ah, I did a whiffadoo. Not a whiffle. A flutterby. Oh no. Did we have by? Hang. Well, you're going to hang someone. You're going to get some. Just out of respect. You know how it is. Don't forget the feathers. The fur. What was that? That and the hair. That was in Journal of a Trapper. Journal of a Trapper. Warp. You gonna take them all, Captain? You're gonna count your money while he's Jason and the Argonauts. The fleece. Black velvet. The coat. The jacket. Remember, something was in the pocket. Nobody ever found out what was in the pocket. Like, it's supposed to be finished, but nobody knows any of the answers to all of this stuff that it's just left. And Doug hasn't come out and gone, well, it's like this. Oh, this is what it's all about. Remember, he did a scrapbook on dust. Remember the grain in the pipe? Puff the magic dragon who lived by the sea. Don't forget the mane. The hide. Remember the hide? The skin, the pelt. Journal of a Trapper. The yarn. Do you know what that means? Does that mean brown? Does that mean brown? Oh, you have to go to Spanish class for that. I think it means brown. I even sent a message to Dale about that. Can't remember. What's it called? Damn. Where the helicopter is. In New Mexico. Merino Canyon and all the place around there, the other side of it. Where the camp thing is for the scouts from the other side over there coming this way to the Merino Canyon. And so there's one where the scout thing is. Philmont Ranch out that way. And then come this way and you have the Agua Fria going down to, what's it called? Been that long, can't remember. But what's it called? Someone will tell me. Hey, Trusted. What's it called? The Angel Fire. Angel Fire. Blow. There's going to be a buffet and a trial. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. I pity the fool. It's my weakness. Heartbreak Hotel. Oh no, all that drama. Alas, a Dame Fortune did not spin her fickle web. I don't think there's much in this one. The end is ever drawing nigh. The wreck. Don't forget the wreck. Took a dive. I have to go for Waterloo. How does it feel? You won the war. Waterloo. Promise to love you forevermore. How could I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. There's a solve involved in Waterloo as well, don't worry. I ended up in London at one point. In Tower of London. Blaze. The fire! Fire! Antagonism? Oh no. That's freedom gone. There's some places as well called Animus and Anima. Other souls there. Just from those words. Crazy. Town called Malice. Ooh, yeah. Jaundice. They call me mellow yellow. Forget the spleen and the spine and that. Judge Dredd. Don't want to mess with him. There might be some that he said, but they're not, like out of the blue. My father said those sort of things you get, but other stuff. Calvary was here somewhere. I don't know if I've seen that or not. He said some of these. Anger. These words. So he said I learnt 8 words, whatever, in 5 minutes or whatever it was. I think if you find a word and then go look down, you'll see all of those words. You'll see all of those words that he learned in 5 minutes because he just went through this and read them. There you go, son. Look at all these words. They all mean the same thing. Fog. See, my father didn't know what a bluff was. I forget the fog. Venom. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. The chagrin does whatever. The stew. Mad Magazine. The Storm. These are all scrapbooks about words that he saw and went, oh, I'll do a scrapbook on that. I'll do a scrapbook on that as well. Oh, and that. They won't know. They won't put it all together. They won't know it's the same word. I'm just giving a scrapbook about the same words. They won't know. Just telling them over and over again the same stuff. You look for trouble? Come to the right place. The Red Mist. Oh, Ebbe. Don't forget the decay that he talked about. The cadence. Slant again. Did you dip your toe into it? Mounted top, no, but close. Slip out of the window. Und down the fire the ruin. The fire escape. Recession. Return to sender. Address unknown. Just go back where it came from. I don't. Slide down the fire escape. We've had slip. We've got slide, the duck, the dip. I missed one somewhere, I'm sure I have. Jump, oh my love, and start the learning curve. Hope out of depression. Crash. 48 crash. Just tells you the same thing over. Entropy. These were when it came to all those mounts and mounds and blah de blah de blah de blahs. The shift and the drift and the heap. Drift. The mount. The sandbank. Oh no, it must be D.B. Cooper. Cliff. A butte. Oh no, didn't know what a bluff was. Oh, what's a bluff? It's all of these. Oh, tall. Isn't that a search bar? Doodle. Is it a mountain top? Close. Just a mountain. He's a knob. The mesa. The nap. The nap. Bar. Oh no, that must be where he met Ben. Ben, did he meet you there? Don't make mountains out of molehills. Make them out of down instead. He fell asleep. Fell and asleep was up there. Ain't that a fish? Ain't that a place in Wyoming? I went there as well. Near Wilson and Snake River and do. Yeah, I got loads. Oh look, Holt. I went loads. There's Red Beat. Then we got Drum. Climb, and then we got the Law. I don't know. Just looking at my lot in life. I don't know. Clump. And a Crag. Oh no. Oh no, don't squat with them on. Don't squat with spurs on. The saddle. I had to sit on that handkerchief because it was hurting my bum bum. Hey, Mr. Bum Bum. Is it on a mountain top? No, but close. Well, here's mountain and there's top. Ah, it's close. They're just two separate things. Oh no, the table's been set. If you've never been to the edge, how will you know whether it's a mountain or a mountain top? The scarp. In Vietnam, we called it a scarp, but you call it a do the bum. Scar. The circle of life. Oh no, the Palisades. Oh look, another solve in New Mexico. Don't. It's terrible. It's just so easy. Oh look, the feather. The quill. The moving finger of Writ. And Writ and Writ and Writ. The eider down. The eider down. The flag. The eider down. Misery. Remember the film? Yeah, it's there. Oh look, so many words out of one. 8 words, whatever he said. Depression. Hope out of depression. Heartbreak Hotel. Suffering. Oh, down in dumps. Yep. It's not good. Look, anxiety is one of those words. Do you remember it in the book? Yeah, you must remember it. When his dad was telling him. Oh, I didn't say. I said you said. That's why they call it the blues. Time on my hand. Time spent with you. Laughing like children. Living like lovers. Rolling like thunder. Under the covers, and I guess that's why you can share in that passion, Forrest's passion. Turn to the left, turn to the right. Ooh, passion. I know it's fashion, but oh look, you can all meet on Discord. I said I don't like the Discord. I prefer the Accord. Bail. Gonna have to bail. It was never an issue. Here's cavalry. Oh, where have I heard that before? Is it part of the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase? Or is it just a distraction? I think it's a distraction. Pressure. Oh, look. Half acre. Oh, look, we're back to the blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Why would my father say that? More anger. Frustration. Frustration. Can't remember whose song that was. Oh, Human Leg. The Human League. Wanna be tall, 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 as big as a wall, wall, wall. Calamity Jane, remember? Burke, Deadwood. It's a solving Deadwood. That was just outside. Well, it's in the Dakota bit, not the Wyoming bit, where Devil's Tower is almost. A catastrophe. Wanna be tall, tall, tall. Waterloo! Again! Just looking at my lot in life. A failure is a sin. Wow! If you sin, you fail. And if you fail, you don't find what you're looking for. The flock. Remember the shepherd? Guiding the flock. You got to get the flock out of here. The bat? Which bat? The cricket bat or the baseball bat? Oh, what's on the pad, Forrest? What's on the pad? Puff the magic drag. These are the words I used to say when I did it in the first place. Because I didn't want to tell you the real words. Ah, peanuts, remember? Cartoon character that you talk about peanuts. Ah, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Wow, I've done that pretty good. Ah, the chiffon, silk, the cobweb, the feather, the thread, the yarn, the string, the line, the hair, the twine, the lint. Oh, I can't remember who said that. Ah, staple and mainstay. Remember? Oh, no, 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 no. That's the first time I've called a staple. The rope, the braid, the wire. Remember these? He did these scrapbooks on these things. The thong. Why would Forrest talk about a thong? Why? Tape. Why? Oh no, elite searcher. The tie. Was that Shiloh's tie? The half tie? Why? Ah, the tooth. Why would he talk about a tooth or a web? Why? Why the grain? Oh man, this is crazy. Why would he talk about these things? I don't know. The bootlace or the shoelace or the lasso. That was it. That was part of that Kurt Gowdy park thingamajiggy. There was a lasso part of that as well. Yeah, that was another solve that I did. Oh man. Oh, the cat gut. Remember the wages he used to talk about, and the hiring people, and the award that he got, and the profit, and the blah 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 blah. He just talked about it all in one scrapbook and said, "There you go. Here's some words. Let me put all these words in there and talk about this thing." Oh, look, nearly finished. Look, there you go. The alimony. See, he always got the house. The gatekeeper, not gatekeeper, housekeeper. Gatekeeper. The cost. My profit, we're making a profit. My costs, we're making a profit. My costs, we're making a profit. My costs, we're making profits. And the tax. Duty. Bill. Call him Bill around the house. Money. Ah, that's take a bribe, them Mexicans. Get his body back to America. Oh no, Ulysses Grant. Mead. What are you renting? What are you renting? What are you renting? Oh no, if I was kidnapped, I get a ransom. Take it in canyon down. Name that tune. Down. That's the tune. Down. The tune is down. I got it. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Oh no, bacon. Your effort will be worth the cold. Now we've got cold and we've got worth. Down, down, deeper and down. The bread. No, it's Donald's tariffs. Wouldn't bite down hard on a biscuit, she wouldn't. Boo, boo, boo. The ticket. Oh no, the ticket. Golden ticket. Oh no. The pot. Happiness is the pot. The net. The fellowship. Oh dear. The fellowship. Pocket money. Keep. I can keep my secret where? Hope you were counting. That's got to be nearly 20. 20 words, maybe, in the poem. Probably more. I can't remember. I did count them when I first did it, like 5 years ago. I haven't really looked at this since, so. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da. Carrot, remember? Not Jasper Carrot. Heat carrot. Carrot, carrot. Bonus. Piece of the pie. Pineapple pie. The prize. Money under the table. Bum, bum, bum. Come on. There we go. Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. So, down means more than you think it does. Also means nailed. So, 5 years ago, I did lots of videos like this that talked about the words that were in the poem. And if you watch those videos and looked at those words, you'd have been able to read the poem differently. So the substitute and all those things that Forrest mentioned about, swapping one thing for another, and actually saying in his videos that he used synonyms and that he explained what the synonyms were, and then he gave you a whole load of words that didn't make any sense, like tenacity, tail, and right, and what easy, and highlighted those as if to say, look, what's another word for this? And nobody bothered. So the simplest way of solving the poem was just to read the poem with your imagination as to what he actually said, what was in those words. Well, if they weren't if words don't mean what you think they do, what do they mean? And why did you look them all up? Like, what's the benefit of looking up all those simple words? And when you look up simple, it's just word for word. Like precise is word for word. So basically, those hints that was given were saying it's word for word. Now, when you read the poem, it's not word for word. It is swapping a word for a word, or a word for two words. So you read the poem as it is, Troy, in the Thrill of the Chase book, and with your imagination, it tells you how to go right, straight to it. Begin it where warm waters halt. And he had to use the word halt because he was limited for his choice of words. And not many people are in focus with a word that is key, in tight focus with a word that is key. Is the word that is key in the poem? Yes. No, is there a word that is key? Yes. Is that word in the poem? Yes. But you need all of them. So you have to find a word that is key, and then you need all of those words to read the poem in a certain way that tells you what it is that Forrest actually changed for the draft. So he wrote it down and went, right, this is what I want to say. This is just me thinking now. It might not be how it was. He wrote down what he wanted to say. This is where I'm going to hide it. How can I write this in a different way where I can make people think that I'm telling them where it is, but I'm hiding the fact of where it really is, even though I have told them the truth. So you have to always tell the truth. No, you don't always. You have to tell the truth. Always tell the truth. How did he say it? You have to tell the truth. No. Anyway, it's something to do with half truth. So you can tell the truth without telling the truth. So no one's going to know that you told the truth, and they're going to think that what you said is the truth, but you've actually said something else. So when I first came on and did my videos, I said, look, I'm having two conversations with you. I'm having the conversation that you think I'm having, using the words that you understand, how you've been taught those words, because they don't mean what you think they do. But really, I'm telling you the answer, and then you just go away and you work out what the answer is. Like, there is a solve, which is what I said to everybody right at the very beginning. There is a solve. Forrest did set up a solve. There is a solve to the poem. For the chest, there's other ways to read the poem, but for the chest, there is a solve, and that solve is found and can easily, simply, very simply, very simply be found, be understood, be explained, whatever. Can go on a post-it stamp, whatever, however it is that you want to remember everything that Forrest said. And the simplicity of it is you turn to that page, you look at that poem, you begin it where warm waters halt, and you read where you go. So, not far, but too far to walk. You take it in the whole, not far, but too far to walk. If people believe that this very vague poem was how you solved the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase. And I don't know what they've been listening to. The fact that it is vague, the fact that it is so vague, and everybody in the Thrill of the Chase knows that it is so vague. How can anyone at all, in their right mind, think they solved it using those words, those very vague words? How can anybody believe that they solved the poem? Worse than that, no one is going to stumble on it. No one's going to stumble on that chest. It's in a place people would not normally go. And people are trying to solve it in areas that people go. Now, I don't mean that they go there. I mean that they go to the spot. You can go to a place and be 300 yards away from the spot or 200 yards away from the spot. You can go to a place and go to the spot. It's in a place where people wouldn't go and get that chest. Now, that's the first thing you should be thinking about. Where in the 4 states in the Rocky Mountains are there places that people would not normally go? Well, those are, more often than not, unsafe places or prohibited places. Now, Forrest said it's in a safe place. But in a safe place has the exact word that tells you where it is. The word safe tells you the name of the place. So he's not telling you it's in a safe place. He's telling you it's in that place, along with your best revenge. So the answer for your solve and you not getting anything is me wearing the bracelet. Now, with all of those things that Forrest said and did, there was a plan that he said he would protect the finder, solver, whatever. And for whatever reason, that didn't materialize. That didn't happen. And so, those wheels were set in motion for people to do the right thing. Do the right thing. Come on, man. Do the right thing. And it went on and on and on and on, and people didn't do the right thing. And then they put something out to draw someone in with the answer, and the answer was given. And then that someone said, do us a favor, find us this, I can't remember the name of the word, it doesn't matter. Find us this. And these people did it and never did nothing other than keep it for themselves. And so we carried on. And we carried on. And we carried on. And in that carrying on, they believed that they got away with something. And in that carrying on, they were told that they hadn't. They were told they hadn't. And in that carrying on, decisions were made to maybe do something to rectify it. And those things didn't happen either. And so this game was played that, how best to describe it? Let's see what you got. And so they played the game. And they started small. And they got braver and bolder and tried to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. But what they didn't realize is they were competing against something that they would never beat. Ever. Ever. Never. And they were up against someone who will never, ever, ever back down from the truth. So just because I know the truth doesn't mean I have to tell anybody the truth. Doesn't mean I give a shit about the truth. I don't care. I don't care. But they will. And the onus of the truth coming out is on them. I said, if you fail to tell the truth, no, if you don't tell the truth in this moment, you will fail the test in the earlier videos. And I meant it. You have to tell the truth, otherwise you fail. If you fail, there is no coming back from that. None. If you fail the test, which is to tell the truth, that's all I asked for. Didn't ask for anything else. I asked to tell the truth. All around the world, not just a chase, all around the world. Every government, every religious flipping bullshit, all of it. Because when I joined the Thrill of the Chase, I thought I was looking for a chest hidden in the Rocky Mountains. And when I found out I wasn't looking for that, I wanted to know what the fuck I was looking for. Like, what was the poem telling me that I had to find? And I found that too. Oh, wow, that's a lot. And getting more as the chase went on. But that was still, I think we can say monetary gain. That was still materialistic. That was still 3D stuff. That was still based on the 3D world. And that's not what the poem was trying to direct me to. Excuse me, confirmation. That came out of nowhere. So the poem was directing me to something else. Something that was chosen to be found. Something that all of those things that Forrest was talking about, those spiritual references, so there was a spiritual aspect behind the Thrill of the Chase. Did it mean that Forrest knew something bad that he couldn't say? He wanted to tell the whole world about all of this shit, but he couldn't say it, being in America. I take it that's why he couldn't say it. And being, a veteran with a Purple Heart, blah, blah, blah. And I don't say that lightly, but I'm just saying. So, was it because he couldn't say it? Was there stuff that he knew that would bring down everything, but he couldn't say it? Unless somebody helped him, or unless he helped somebody else. Whichever that way was, even though he said he was going to help protect the finder. So the person who could read the poem would know exactly what Forrest Fenn wrote in it. If Forrest indeed know what was written in that poem, other than these words. So if Forrest was spiritual and had the gift of those St. Clairs and could hear people who have passed on and could speak to the spirits, then they would have explained everything. Now, to make it happen the way that it's supposed to, is this person who is the finder, solver, truth seeker, truth speaker, this person that comes along that is going to find the truth and speak the truth is going to have to interact with Forrest. Doesn't want to just get an email. Wants to sit down, remember abstract, wants to sit down, over coffee or tea or whatever it was, otherwise it gets a bit abstract. So Forrest was supposed to protect this finder. Now, he either said that because he knew he couldn't, or he knew that at some point he could, but that depended on the finder. You see, Forrest knew that he would still be alive. He knew that it would still be alive. And even if he was not alive, he put somebody in place to make sure that the person who did this got what they deserved. In a good way, of course. And to make sure that the person who tried to stop it, people, community in Arizona, Florida, Washington, and other places got what they deserved in a bad way. So, the truth is stranger than fiction. And the truth is the worst possible imagining of corruption that you can think of. I'm not talking about the thriller chase, talk about the whole world. I'm talking about a world that was designed to keep us away from mum and dad. Actually, I can put that out. There I am. I can do that now. Take us away from mum and dad. So take God out of the equation, not God. Yahuwah. Not God. God is the devil. The Lord is the devil. God is Gad. Gadda, you, whatever the pin is. And so is the Lord. And they use that information. Says we weren't actually praying to the divine. And as the years went on, they took us further and further away from the divine, the creator of all things. And they created this religious bullshit to keep us even further away and to have us worshipping evil, unbeknownst to the people that were going there. And some of those people knew. And in those churches, evil things went on. And now they don't teach the way they're supposed to. The original if you go on my Facebook, you'll see the original teachings have all gone. And they teach a whole load of bullshit now, which is nothing at all to what Yeshua was teaching. And now, the matrix that they made has been rewrit. Nothing they can do about it. Nothing. And the truth is out. And the truth will keep coming out about the celebrities, about the evil things they do, about them worshiping the devil, about them doing heinous things, horrible things to children, women, men, animals, for money and fame. They will get what they put out into the world. I can assure you of that. Everything that they put out into the world, everything that they are still putting out into the world, they are going to get. There are people now bitching and moaning about people like me. Well, why do they get this and why do they get that and why do they get the other? Because you're giving it this. You're giving it to us by being the people that you are. If you want it to come to you, then behave more like me. See, I don't care whether people get rich. I don't care if they have a loving partner. I don't care if they have 50 houses. I don't. I'll be glad for them. I don't want to be better than anybody else. thing that makes me better than you is the way you behave. I don't judge you. I don't care. The only way you are judged is by other people, by yourself and other people. And every single thing that you put out to this mirror, you're getting back. You don't hate me. You hate you. You hate that you're not me. That's what you hate. That's why you really hate me, because you're not me. Because you're not getting the things that I'm getting. Because you're not doing the things that I'm doing. Because you're not loved in the way that I'm loved. That's what you hate. You don't hate me. You hate that you're not that. And yet, instead of trying to get rid of me, how about you improve you and then get what I'm getting? Because you will never, ever, ever get what I'm getting by hating on me, by hating on anyone. It won't happen because that's not what you're putting out. And you might not like that, but that's the way the universe works. So when you can turn around and go, I'll leave it to the universe. Haven't got to judge anybody. Haven't got to hate anybody. Haven't got to want what somebody else has got. I've just got to walk into my own reality with everything that I can imagine. I haven't got to worry about my life now because there is no time. I am already living the life that I want to live because there is no time. And if I spend my life worrying that it hasn't turned up, it's never going to turn up. Never going to turn up. So it won't turn up until the truth's out, and the truth's out. Truth's out. I know there are people with plans. I know. I know you're hoping that I won't know, but I know. I know there are other people doing some really good things. I know that you're trying to stop a union because you don't want a prophecy fulfilled. I know everything that you're thinking, everything that you're planning, everything that you've done, are doing, and will do. I don't get it. 5 years I've been telling you the truth. You would think in 5 years you would have had a great life. You did have a great life. Well, not a great life, but you had the sort of life that you wanted to live. And now you're losing that. But if you listened, you would still have that life. You see, the mistake is you were fighting against the hand that feeds you. You bit the hand that feeds you, fed you, so the hand was taken away. Now you're not being fed anymore. And that's where you went wrong. And now that hand won't come back. No matter what the plan is, no matter what you write into the contract, no matter any of it, no matter how beautiful you are, none of it doesn't make any difference. The only thing that makes a difference is if you come to me correct, or any of those other beautiful people. If you come to them correct, they'll treat you correct. And if you come to them in a bad way, you'll be treated in a bad way. Not because they're treating you in a bad way, because you're treating them in a bad way, and it's going back to you. They don't care. They don't attack you. They don't do anything. They just let you just bounce back. Like all the energy is coming from you. And it's going back to you. It's not going back to you because you're hated. It's not going back to you because people are angry. It's not going back to you because people are vengeful or flipping envious or whatever. It's going back to you because you sent it out and they don't want it. It doesn't belong to them. It has nothing to do with them. It's yours. Keep it. And the universe says you'll get it back 10 times as bad as what you're sending out, which is a bit weird because if you're sending out the really bad stuff, then you shouldn't be here to do it. Now, for the last time, I hope, I love everyone. I don't care. Absolutely don't care. Don't care what you do. Not judging what you do. It make no difference to me. Doesn't affect my life. You don't upset me with all the bullshit. You don't upset me because you've lied about me. You don't upset me because you took all these things off me. You don't upset me because you've put things in my name that don't exist. You don't upset me because you've stolen my identity and claimed stuff off it or tried to get me arrested or whoever it is that you're doing all these things to. We're not upset by that. You are. You're angry because it's not working. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just be the best person that you can be. That's it. And if you don't want that, like if you want to be God, then yeah, you're evil. But you're never going to be that. You're never going to be the devil. And you're never going to be the Most High Divine. And He is never going to look on you favorably if you're doing all these bad things. And you can no longer hide. You can't pretend to be a good person and get away with it anymore. So you won't live the life that you want to live by acting in a way that doesn't allow the universe to say, here's a good person doing all of these things and they deserve this, this, and this, and this. They're seeing everything that you're doing and say, well, that person doesn't deserve anything but this. And that's what you get. And nobody has to do anything to you. Nobody has to hate you. Nobody has to argue with you. Nobody has to fight with you. Nobody has to do anything. You're doing it all yourself. We're not put on this earth to worry about anything, to argue with anybody, to not have what it is that we desire. We're born rich, spiritually rich, and abundantly wealthy and healthy. That's how we're supposed to be born. But there are people in the world that want to take all that from everybody who has it as an inheritance. As they are born, they are given these things. They belong to them. And these people steal it. And they think they're clever or better or whatever those words smart that Forrest used. And they're not. And the more people that are waking up, the more they're losing. And the more they fight against it, the more they're losing. And like I say, I don't care. It's not my issue. It's theirs. The sooner they stop, the less will happen. The longer they try to, they're not stalling anything because it's going to happen. Like it's already done. Not stalling nothing, it's going to happen. All that's happening is more is going to happen to them. Is that right? More is going to happen to them. As opposed to they're going to have less. So more is going to be taken away from them. In whatever method they were trying to take it from someone else. If they're trying to take somebody's money, they will lose their money. If they're trying to take somebody's house, they will lose their house. If they're trying to get a car from out their thing, then the person will get a car, whatever it is. Like, as you reap, so shall ye sow. The longer they keep, remember, they're attacking more than one person. So they're going to get karma back from however many people they're doing this to. That's going to affect them. So no matter how well off they think they are, no matter how powerful they think they are, no matter what connections they have, all of it is going to be judged. All of it's going to be judged. And the wealth transfer, the righteous shall inherit the earth, is about these people. First shall be last, and the last shall be first. Everything that was said is true. It's coming true. And they know that it's coming true. And the longer they go on doing what they're doing, trying to stall it or stop it, they're trying to stall it, but ultimately trying to stop it. But they can't, because it's already happened. It's already done. It's already done. It's done. There's a person in the future that's already seen everything that's happened in the way that it's happened and said, this is the way that it happens. And it's done. And whichever way, whatever it is that you do, it's already done. Like there's somebody in the future looking back going, all these things happened, wrote it all down, confirmation, put it in a book and said, these are the things that are going to happen, to the point that there's 1,000 years of peace. We are told that Yahuwah is merciful. And if petitioned, will hear what is to be said. And I said when I started doing this that I didn't want people to suffer. I didn't. I still don't. But I know that people will. Because there are people out there who can't get the head out of their own arse and see the wood for the trees. You lost. All you're doing is losing even more. So, with that said, the truth is known. It was always known. The answers, already know. Poem, 100%. There's nothing that's not known. There's nothing new under the sun, and everything hidden will come to the light, or whatever the saying is. What's done in the dark will come to the light, or whatever. So, it's already known. And it doesn't have to be known by me. It has to be known by the spirits, by the ancestors, by the angels, by passed over loved ones, by star beings, by animal spirits, by marine spirits, by fae, the fairies, by everything that you don't believe in. Those things exist. And they're able to talk to people who want to listen. People who are prepared to listen, they will talk to. And they know everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. From the year dot to what's happening in the future. They know everything. And they will tell you if you're prepared to listen. And if you are worthy. So, I'm not out to fight anybody. I'm not out to convince anybody of anything. I don't care. The only thing that I care about is that we all get along and we all live in peace and harmony. That's all I care about. So I say the things that I say in the hope that more people want to live in that way. If you don't, you don't. That's up to you. It ain't going to affect me. My vibration will not allow you to be in my life. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. So all that you do that you think will impact me, it doesn't. However you want to hurt me, it doesn't hurt me. However you want me to love you, I won't love you. However you want, whatever it is that you're trying to do, it won't happen. Now I know there is someone out there for me, and I know that somebody out there is doing the very best, and I mean the very best, to make that happen. And I'm deeply grateful to that. And I know there are other people that the divine, Yahuwah, is going to put in my life to make my life different. Now, I don't have to ask for millions and billions and trillions. I don't care. I don't think like that. I'm happy to be happy. But if I get millions and billions and trillions, you can be sure that those people who have been forgotten by our governments are going to be found, are going to be saved, are going to be helped. Even if it means all of those tunnels that you people have used, in the short term, the homeless get access. In the winter, when it's freezing cold, pissing down with rain and snowing, those secret tunnels will be made available to those that want to. And in the long term, there will be places. Now, people talk about unconditional love. Bullshit. Love is conditional. People worry about forgiveness. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. No, you haven't. First, you love yourself in a good way. Then you love other people in a good way, as long as they act in a good way. Because I can assure you now, if you act in a bad way, I'm going to forgive you. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to call judgment on you. I'm going to make sure it's the harshest judgment possible. See, the problem with loving people is you get used and you get abused and you get taken for granted. And these people know that. So, those that I give my love to are deserving of it because they know how to appreciate it. And it becomes unconditional because they can accept it in the way that it's given. But if you can't accept it in the way that it's given, then there will be conditions. And I will not forgive you when you do things intentionally to hurt another being. And in that sense, there has to be a judgment. And in that sense, the judgment will be spiritual. And in that sense, it will either be a spiritual judgment or a earthly judgment. But the judgment will still come down from the Most High God. And I use that term God as the Most High God, the Most High being, the Most High, number one, the Most High divine, until this world has only those that are worthy. And that's dark or light, doesn't matter. If you want to live a world in the dark and live that world loving the people around you, that's fine. That's fine. If you're not doing any harm to anyone, what's wrong with that? Oh, it's sinful. Oh, it's this. That. No, it's not. It's learning. It's understanding. It's able to please someone by doing things that they want. Now, the only problem with that is it doesn't bring you closer to the Most High Divine. But that's a choice you can make because you have free will. The reason why you don't get what you want is because firstly, you don't deserve it. I'm not being nasty, I'm just saying. Firstly, you don't deserve it. Secondly, you don't understand why the things are happening to you the way they're happening to you. So you have to get an understanding of why those things are happening, why you're getting triggered, why you hate people, why you're envious of people. You have to understand all of those things. And when you can let go of all those things, you start to understand why your life is the way that it is and why people treat you the way that they do. Because whatever it is that you're putting out, that's what you're getting. Now, there are people that say, yeah, well, you're putting out love and you're still getting all this crap. No, I'm not. People are trying to give me it, but I'm not getting it. That's why they're shocked. They're trying to give me all that crap. They're trying to give me the worst of the worst. Not just me, all of us. Which is why I do these things, these videos, to show them that what they're trying to achieve is not working. They're not going to change my mind. They're not going to make me want to go to them. They're not going to do all of those things that they're trying to do. Not going to happen. Not just me, all of us. And that gets you weaker and weaker with less and less money and more judgment, more and more karma. That's not something I want. I told you that in the first place. I don't want that. I want you to live, I can't say a normal life because this isn't normal, but I want you to be happy. I want to have, I want those things, but if you don't want those things, fine. I want you to have the life that you want, but not at the expense of other people. That's where I draw the line. I want you to have the life you want. You earn that and you get that, and that's fine. But you don't take it off other people. You don't get it by hurting other people. So whilst I want you to be happy, I don't want you to be happy at the expense of someone else. So the judgment is about those people that are suffering to not suffer as much because they still have to make their own journey. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. When you follow Forrest Fenn's footprints, you can get to the point that you look at yourself and go on your own journey. You can't go on the journey that Forrest Fenn went on. Impossible. No two journeys are the same. You can't go on that journey. He can lead you to that point where you can look at yourself. But if you're not prepared to look at yourself, i.e. drink, nothing can be done. So I can bring you to the point where there's the water, go ahead and drink. And if you don't want to drink, I'm not going to force you to drink. I don't care. You're still going to have to go the distance wherever you've got to go. And you will go there suffering because you haven't had a drink, or you'll go there happily because you have. That's up to you, not me. I don't care. You're the horse. I'm the rider. I'm still going to ride you. I'm still going to get to where I'm going. And I'll get to where I'm going. You doing your bit, me doing my bit, and we get there together and separate. So we'll get there together. You do your bit, I do my bit, and we get there. But you get there in your life your way, and I'll get there in my life my way. So at the point that I lead you to the water, once you start to drink, we walk. Once we get there, we walk. You have your drink and we walk. We walk the path. The reason we walk the path is because I have walked the correct path. You've got no one to lead you from that point of where you're going to drink. Then you're going to go through life suffering. In spirituality, they talk about, oh, you have to drink your water. People don't realize how much water affects everything, how alive water is, the properties of water. In fact, people don't understand how much has gone into the divine creating all of this. Like I say, I put stuff on my Facebook. If you have a look at it, you'll see. There's a lot of stuff in this world that we don't understand because we've been lied to. And when we look at it with a, open mind, don't have to believe one thing or another, just go with what you see, what's actually proven. It's easy to see that there's a method behind the madness that we live in, and it's not for our good. So the next thing will be another lockdown. Not a good idea. By the time you implement that, there'll be a lot of people who are awake. I'll make sure they're awake. And when I say I, there are a lot of us. So, moving forward, nothing is as it seems. It's an old Matrix saying. We believe the bull that they gave us through this fake news, media stuff, whatever it is. They're all in bed together. They're all out to depopulate us and rule us. And that's not going to happen. Now, imagine this for a minute. God is in the future. Well, he's everywhere, but he's in the future. And he decided that he's going to end this earth. He's going to turn the sun into a black hole. Everything's going to get pulled in and then shut out. So imagine all around where these black holes are, God is creating different worlds through those black holes. On the other side of those black holes is creation. When our sun turns into a black hole, out of that black hole is Genesis. And we exist. And God exists. Having created the black hole and the new universe that came from it. In the future. Written in the book. September, Passover. Rapture. Now, God is a just God. Sorry, Yahuwah is a just divine entity. I've said God so many times now, I'm still doing it myself. A divine being. Father is a divine being. I said at the beginning of this, I don't want that to happen. I don't want another destruction. You see, it was said that he wouldn't destroy the earth again by water. And yet, if you contaminate a third of the ocean and a third of the fresh water, I say that was water. And if you think that wormwood, which is a plant, which is bitter, if that's a star that falls from the sky, that creates a tsunami. And that means that the seawater will come onto the land and contaminate the river water, lake water, whatever, and make it, I don't know, taste like wormwood. The bitter taste that you get. I don't know, sage maybe. So, I don't want these things to happen. Not because I'm worried, because I'm okay. But I don't want to see anyone suffer. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to suffer. Now, they say that no one knows the day, the time of the day that Jesus is going to come. And yet, no one knows when Passover is. Is it Passover? Yeah. Because they don't know when the moon's going to show. 23rd, 24th. They don't know the exact day or time because they don't know when those people, those witnesses on the mountain, they don't know when they're going to see the moon. If it's going to be a clear day or a cloudy day or whatever. So no one can say the day or the time. Can't say the day because it's 23rd or 24th. Can't say the time because they don't know if it's going to be a clear day or a cloudy day. Literally, that is the festival that cannot be predicted. No one knows the day or the time of it. Literally, that's what it is. Then you go into the 84 years and blah, 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 all this other stuff that says it could potentially be this Passover. I don't see, I'm not, anyone to speak, the sense in destroying this world and building it again. If people are prepared to do the right thing, behave in the correct way, people don't know what the correct way is because they've been lied to all their lives. I think it's an unfair judgment to be called down on people that have been lied to, who believe they're Christians, who believe they're Muslims, who believe they're Hindus, or believe whatever it is they believe, and they believe it in faith, and they believe in Allah, and they believe in Jehovah, and they believe in all of these different gods, Buddha, whatever, because that's what they've been told. That's what they believe, and they believe it with love. I think that's a bit harsh. But then you have, Hopi Indians and Aborigines and Amazonians and people that, don't have those books. Probably act better than those people that do. Now, I've heard it said that if you don't have forgiveness in your heart, blah, 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 but if you don't judge anyone, like, I don't care what anybody does. So I don't have hatred in my heart. I don't have unforgiveness in my heart because I don't care. It's not because I don't want to forgive them. I don't see that they've done anything wrong. That's up to them what they do. The sins are forgiven. That's why Yahushua died on the cross for our sins. So you're already forgiven. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care. Now, if you want to forgive people, that's up to you. I don't care how that goes. You see it how you want. But if you haven't judged anyone, you haven't got to forgive anyone because you don't hate them. You already don't hate them. You don't envy them because they've got, better stuff than you. You don't know, can't think of anything else. But like you let them live their life the way they want to live it, and you don't have any ill feelings towards them, and you still love them as a human being. Like you wouldn't be the best friend and sleep with your back to them, but you let them live their life and you'd live your life. And there's no need to forgive them because it doesn't matter. What they do is not anything to do with you. He who has not sinned cast the first stone. So if you can't cast a stone ever, that means you can't judge anyone. And if you can't judge anyone, how are you supposed to forgive someone? Because you have to judge them in order to forgive them. Like you have to make a decision on what they've done to give them that forgiveness, that amount of forgiveness. So you should never have to forgive anyone, ever, because you've already forgiven them, because that's what Jesus did. That was the whole point, forgive our sins. So you should never have to judge anyone because they've already been forgiven. Those things that they do are judged by a higher power, not us. Not us. So the higher power will call judgment, and they will get the spiritual judgment or the earthly judgment, however it's deemed by the higher power for that to happen. Now, if you don't do anything wrong, which would be amazing, but if you don't do anything wrong, then obviously you're going to earn points to get you in credit with Dharma, depending on how much you have already. If you do a lot of things wrong, then you'll lose credits and get karma. But that doesn't mean to say that God loves you any less. That just means to say that you are in sin. You are failing. You're failing to meet God. God is within you. Once you meet the God within you, you will meet the God without you, because you have to, as within, so without. Has to be. Can't be anything else. You can't say you are God and then not believe that there is a God outside you, because as within, so without. So there must be a most high divine being outside of you. Universe, creator, source, whatever. There has to be something that gave you that spark that created all of this. But you're never going to find that until you find you. You have the power to be the power. You have the power. It's in you. It's in you. However this matrix works, however it works, you have the power to control it. But you have to get in touch with it. It's like plugging yourself in. Remember the matrix? It's like plugging yourself in. But not literally being plugged in. Energetically being plugged in. You have to plug yourself into the matrix. And the matrix is... Why is that coming up? You have to plug yourself in. Once you're plugged into the matrix, the good matrix, not the bad matrix. Once you're plugged in and you understand it, so you've gone within, you found the God that you are, and you're plugged in, and you've understood all the bad things that have happened to you, all the bad things that you've done, and all the good things that you've done, and you come to terms, and you love that. Is that moving? Man, I'm more powerful than I think. You're not supposed to move now. I'm not moving you. Like that's going up and down, cross, and I'm not doing it. Or someone's in my computer, whatever, but I'm not doing it. So you become Remember, I did that bit on the front where Moses said, I am the messenger of God. I am able to hear God. And therefore, God said to him, tell them I am sent you. Tell them I am sent you. Because he sent himself. Who shall I say sent me? Tell them I am sent you. Because when he goes to them, that's what he's going to say. I am the messenger of God. And I am sent me. So everything Moses thought he was. Everything that he believed, because he believed in himself and he believed in the Most High God, he was. And he basically sent himself because he could hear the divine speaking to him. Because I am the messenger of God. I hear Yahuwah. And Yahuwah spoke to me. And he told me, if I believe in me, then I can tell the world that I was sent by I am. Because I believe I am. I believe I am that person that can hear the divine and tell you what the divine said. So Yahweh is not called I am. And it amazes me because he says his name and he says, I will be known by no other name. And yet people read the Bible and call him God and Lord. And he says no. Like literally tells them no other name. And then they take no notice. And that's what you call not listening. And he says that people will come along and take them away from him using a different name. And they take no notice. So everything that Yahuwah has said is coming true now. Or, through the ages has come true. And nobody who's a Christian, Muslim, Hindu, whatever it is believing that those are listening to those things that were said and doing those things that they should be doing. So Islam, Hindu, all of those religions are going to be proved false. Already being proved false now. As we speak, false. Black box, Saturn, blah, 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 pagans, all false. Muhammad didn't exist. The timeline doesn't work. The people who wrote about Muhammad were like 75 years after he died or whatever it is. I don't care. Just don't want to hear it. Don't care. It's all fake because of these elites, whatever you want to call them. Illuminati, Masons, don't care. Don't care. They will cease to exist in the way that they exist now, apart from those who are true to their faith. Because you need faith in a maverick. So, I just want people to get along. Everyone, everything, it's all been created to work perfectly. When people go out of sync, then the whole thing goes out of sync. So if everybody works in sync with each other, the dolphins, owls, look up Aquarius. I'm Aquarius. Look, and I don't mean the Aquarius that's fighting me, the bad side of Aquarius. I mean the good side of Aquarius. I don't mean Ganymede and all of that stuff. Look up what Aquarius can do. Look up what an Aquarius is. Like, literally just, type in the Aquarius and look at all the things it says about Aquarius. And then see if I'm the person that is talking to you now. If those traits are the person that's talking to you now. And then you'll see that I'm being authentic. Everything that I'm saying is 100% true. There is no bullshit. I don't want these things for me. I want them for everybody. I don't want to be rich and famous. Couldn't give a shit. Don't care. But if being rich and famous helps everybody get to the point of being happy, because happiness is the part, then I'll be rich and famous. I don't give a shit. I'll buy big homes and not live in them. I'll I'll have cars that I don't really flipping like. Not to be fake, not to be fake, but those homes, when you are of a certain wealth, your life changes because there are idiots out there who don't like the fact that you're this sort of person. But when the world changes into a world where people don't give a monkeys, then I won't need those things. I won't need to be protected from people who are hateful to someone who has a bit of money. Because everyone will be not the same. Everybody wants the same things. But everybody will be happy with their life and not worried about anybody else. And then it doesn't matter. Because at the moment it doesn't really matter to me. But I know, should they already know about wealth. But when people know that, they start asking for money. They start asking for this. They start asking for that. They start threatening you and doing all these things. And they already know that it's a mistake to do that. But I won't, like Forrest said, I won't be just giving out money. There's no way in hell am I going to. But I will give out the advice that will get you what it is that I've got. And then it's up to you, which is basically what Forrest said. Now, I will give you something which is better than giving you a helping hand. I will give the ability for you to have more than enough of anything that you want. But you have to do the work. And I don't mean physical work. I mean, you have to really look at yourself, be your worst critic, have your worst fight, go through the dark night of the soul, ignore all the fucking bullshit that's been put in your head, and believe you're a spiritual being having an experience on this planet. That's it. Like, get rid of the human and believe in the soul or the spirit or whatever's inside of you. And stop worrying about everything that's taking you away from your best life, from your spiritual inheritance. Once you can do that, your life will change. Once you believe that there is a power that has the ability to give you everything that you want, as long as you know and trust and have faith that it will do that for you, and as long as you are worthy of it. And that doesn't mean to say that you can't do some bad things now and again. It doesn't work like that. Because everybody, apart from, I'll never get it right, Joshua, was the only unblemished lamb, remember, Passover, the only one unblemished. So everyone else was, and they all had good lives. Not all had good lives, but they were elevated. David and all them others, Solomon and whatever, did bad things and still got good lives from the Most High, because they behaved in a way that made them worthy to receive, and they believed that they would. Like Job, the devil was allowed to strip him of everything, as we are now. Everything. And yet Job had faith that the Most High would give back everything that was taken and more. Have children, blah, blah, whatever. All the impossible things that he thought would never happen. And when I say impossible things that he thought would never happen, impossible things that he believed would happen because he had faith. He believed he didn't want to go to the devil. He wanted to stay with God. And that Yahuwah, said it so many times, and that Yahuwah would look after him. I did. I don't know why that is doing that. How are you doing that when my arrow is not moving either? All right, can you see my arrow maybe? And it's my search bar that's changing, so that must mean that that is changing. It's not. Anyway, looks like we're coming up to 3 hours, so I think I better stop. Sorry, I've stopped. Go, many credits did kissing a nun when I was in 8th grade cost me. Hey, fantastic. How are you? No, how many? God is a moral God of the Bible. Is that man? Yes, so that's what I was saying. But there is scripture in the Bible that is correct, and there's scripture in the Bible that has been manipulated. And if you can see past the manipulation, so he doesn't say like in the beginning, Genesis, etc., heaven. He says skies and all those things. So the Hebrew word and been translated and made it look different and whatever. But if you can get past all that, you can see it for what it really is. That reminds me of a joke, but I can't tell it about the nun. So I'm not really a nun, but no, I think it's only evil that gets you marked down. The whole point is you have to know. The first thing is know thyself. You have to know yourself. And if you're happy to live with the person that you are, doing the things that you do, these sins are written by man. They're not written by the Most High. Like it's hard to, sin is just failure. Failure to be the best you. But Joshua died for us. Yahusha died for us. For those sins. So failing is one thing. Stop failing. Be your own God. No, be your own divine person. To then meet the divine being. You can still be a divine person even though you've done bad things. David was. Saul was. They all were. Apart from the Son, who is the divine. The Father, the Son, and the Spirit. He's all of them. So the only thing that's crazy with that is people see the Son, like these near-death experiences, they see the Son. They don't see the Father. And they call the Son the divine, the Most High God. So this grey bearded old man, where did he come from? There aren't many, if any, I don't know of any to speak to, that say, I had a near-death experience and I spoke to the Most High Divine Being, and he was grey bearded man with a robe. They say they spoke to the Son. They spoke to Husha, Joshua, however it's said. Nun is the name of the snake symbol in Hebrew. That's why nuns wear the funny hood that makes them look like a cobra. So, and Nun is Egyptian, along with Nut and Nu and blah, 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 blah. The names don't matter. All the divine stuff, doesn't matter who the God is. None of it matters. It's all about you. That's the whole point of it. It's all about the individual being the God that meets, being the divine being that meets the divine being. It didn't matter if there was no history before us. It doesn't matter if there's no history before us. If you take away all the history before us and ignore all religion, because it's bullshit, and imagine we're the beginning, ignore everything else, and just be the best you that you can be. and know that when you are the creator, when you go within and find everything that you've done bad and come to terms with who you are and be authentic and honest and truthful to yourself and everyone else, when you get to that point that you love yourself, irrespective of what it is you remember about yourself, what you've done in the past, what's been done to you, if you accept all those things as good learning experiences that are going to build you into the divine being that you want to be, in other words, be rich, famous, whatever it is that you want to be, you believe all that, you accept all that, and you become all that, then you get to meet the divine creator. And then you both create. You both create because you are asking and believing that everything that you want is going to be done. And they're saying, well, they believe that everything's going to be done, so we're going to give them that. So they give you it, whatever it is that you want. If you've deserved it, if you've gone through all of that stuff, if you know who you are, if you created the divine being that you are, if you realize that the spark inside you was given to you by the creator, and now it's burning like a big flame and you're so powerful and you're able to do all these things, then you get to meet the divine and you create with the divine. And you don't worry about everything in the past. You don't worry about waiting for anything because it don't have to be waited for because there's no such thing as time. It will appear because you say it's there. As long as you believe that it's there, you say it's there, it's there. It manifests because you're not bothered about anything else. You're not worried that you've got no money. You're not worried that you haven't got a house. You're not worried that you haven't got a car. You're not worried about any of those things because you know that you've got them. They're already done in the spiritual and they've just got to come into the 3D matrix that we live in, and it's there. And once you can stop fearing that you won't get it or that it hasn't turned up, it'll turn up. But you have to stop worrying that it hasn't. You've already created it. You've already thought about it. You've already deserved it and earned it and been worth it. And now here it is. Because time doesn't exist. The past, you don't have to worry about the past because it doesn't exist. It was made up to make us be what we are now instead of what we were before. If that makes sense. Sorry to hear about your melanoma. Oh, sugar, I didn't know about that. Sophia's an important name. I'm sorry to hear about that as well. The name was, oh, I haven't heard that one. I'll go with Enki and, well, Anki. So Anne was one and Key was the other. The key of life, the whatever, Anunnaki, all that stuff. So hopefully Anne and Key get together. If you have the key, it's all good. Like Ki, Enki, Anki, the Ankh that I wear, the womb, mother, whatever, all that, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I have to go cut some wire fence for tomato cages. See you all later. See you, mate. Thanks for coming in. I'm going anyway, but thank you, thank you. Bill, how are you? Zoe, where'd you hide your daddy's gun? Oh, isn't that Annie? Annie, get your gun. Zoe knows about the gun. I think they know about everything. I think they know everything. It's just a case of being told. You know that Hercule Poirot thing where he gets them all together and says, it was you, and you did this and this and this. That's pretty much where we're going to be at. And the epic and fun, which I just told you, is in like down. There will be epic, there will be fun, there will be answers, and we will all hear that it was what it was. And it can only be that. Like that's the only thing that it can be, because everything that Forrest said, you can tick off as those answers. And if you have a solve that you can't explain it without making some bullshit up, because people do, oh yeah, but he meant this. No, explain it for how it was. Don't try and make up that he meant this or he meant that. Just what he said, what actually happened, and that's it. And when I say what he says, you have to take into account that words don't mean what you think they do. So he's pretty much, hang on, it stopped here for a reason. So is there something here that I should be telling you? Well, the alarm. Calamity was Calamity Jane Burke in Deadwood. Infirmity, the doldrums, illness, sickness. Well, they're going through that now. Discord, anger, they're going through that now. Frustration, they're going through that now. So this is basically what everybody's going through now, on the wrong side of the thrill of the chase and governments and religions. And so I think they're trying to point out that's what it is. So stop there because there's nothing else here. Cataclysm. No. Yeah, this is just all bad news for them. There's nothing there that, milady, melody, milady. This is just bad stuff. There's nothing there that Forrest Fenn, apart from the alarm, there's nothing there that Forrest Fenn said. But it is exactly what these rich people are going through now, or people in the chase are going through now. I can't see anything. But it's not what Forrest wanted. He wanted contentment, and this is malcontentment. I can't change it because it's on the other screen. So, tis what it is. Tis what it. Oh, he's bought a video out, hasn't he? I just saw that. Not watched the video. Just saw that it is what it is. Did a there's treasure inside video. Don't know what it's about. Don't really care. But it's just haven't seen him for a while. I just saw that. So thank you for watching. Again, if you want to think that I'm mad, fine. I don't care. Been there. If you want to hate me, fine. I don't care. If you want to love me, fine. I don't care. I'm not going to be taken in. That already know all the plans to come in. I already know you've got no money. I already know why you're coming in. I already know all those things. I know that I have a soulmate that's coming in that you don't want. All of those things, I already know. I already know. It's already done. It's already finished. It's already happened. You're going to play the motions out. I'm going to play the motions out. That's it. That's it. Confirmation. My phone's just gone off. I talk to people here, and it wouldn't matter if you're my worst enemy. I still talk to you. I don't care. I don't care. Like, you're only fooling yourself. You're not fooling me. It's not me that you need to talk to. It's you that you need to talk to. It's not me that you have to try and fool. It's you that you need to understand. Like, I don't care how you play the games. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I've had it for 5 years. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, 5 years, 2020. I mean, I wasn't in the chase long before it ended. Not even 2 years, I don't think. So I wasn't in the chase for 2 years. And then it was, well, I say ended. And then we had some sort of ending. But the end of the chase was just the beginning of the unraveling. Oh, is that here? I probably can't see it, but there is an unraveling. That would be funny if that was there. No, I don't think there is. But there was an unraveling, and it was of the web. What a web we weave when we choose to deceive, whatever. And that was put out like in the chat like years ago, and so was, oh, it's a cult and blah, blah, blah. And you'll be surprised that those true words that were spoken then are coming back to haunt people. And people would make statements in chat, and I would see them and go, well, they know what's going on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said that. But I didn't go, oh, I know you know, whoever you are, whatever name you're under. I know you know about this, that, and the other. And there are people now pretending that everything's going great with them. And I know that it isn't. But they're so proud that they don't want no one to know. But they'll know. but the whole world will know. Not just people that you know, the whole world will know. And they're going around making out that everything's fine. It's all hunky dory. Everything's great. No worries. And they're struggling. And they hate me for it. At me. I ain't doing nothing to you. I'm over here minding my own business. I'm not bothered about, what people are doing, what people are saying, how they're trying to ruin my life. None of it. Like, well, get on with it. See how well it works. My back's covered. And, they already know that by what's happened to the people that they've sent to do things. And the only way to end their pain is to stop trying to cause pain to other people. I don't know how simple I can make it. Stop causing pain to other people and your pain will end. Well, not end, but it will stop getting worse. People say, well, I've got nothing left to lose. Yes, you have. You have. Uh-oh. Yep. That's right, that is. Basically saying that people counted me out too early. So there was a point where they thought they'd won, where they thought they got it all. They thought it worked. Celebrated. Dug it out for me. Got the certificate. Only for me to resurrect and pop up on a video. And what? How is that possible? So, thank you. Like I say, the answer's simple. People are trying to wind me up, ain't going to work. People trying to make me angry, ain't going to work. People want me to come back, ain't going to work. Whatever it is, ain't going to work. It hasn't worked, is not working, will not work. I don't know how many times I can come on here, tell you something in the flesh, looking fine, feeling fine, being happy. I don't want to come on here gloating. I don't want to come on here being, la-di-da-da. When people are suffering, when people are going through hard times. But I don't know how many times you want me to come on here and just show that I'm okay. I don't. It's beyond me. Like, has it worked? Has it worked? Checking. Has it worked? Has it worked? Hasn't worked, isn't going to work. Never going to work. And that's not me being nasty. I don't want bad things to happen to me. That's not me being nasty. That's me saying, look, I don't want bad things to happen to me. Have it back. I aren't projecting nothing to you. I aren't giving you anything that isn't yours. Not just me. All the people around the world that this is happening to. It's not our shit. You have it back. And you have it back with interest. That doesn't come from us. It comes from the universal law. It comes from the universe. There is not one single person that is saying, I return this bullshit back to them and I return it with more than was given. That's just the written law. Come back 10 times as bad. That's it. I suppose, in a way, I could go, well, I don't know, don't send it back 10 times. Just send it back the same amount. But no, why should I? No, why should I? If the universe has judged you and said it goes back 10 times or 20 times or 50 times or whatever it is, however you feel it's happening to you, that's it. And the reason it's happening to you and not me is because you behave the way you do and I behave the way I do. That's it. That's the difference. And I'm the mirror. What you're fighting against is you. What you're arguing against is you. What you hate is you. And you say, no, it's not you. You're the one that's got this, that, and the other. Yeah, but you only hate the fact that you hate the fact that I've got it. And you haven't. It's not me you're hating. It's you. You hate you for hating someone who's got something better than you have. And until you see that, You are never going to find you. You are never going to know thyself, which is the first rule. Because once you know yourself and know the power that you have, then you will know the Creator and know the power that is available for you to use. So, an individual around the world who's being attacked may have individual power and able to do stuff because of who they are and what they're capable of. But when that individual person joins with the Creator of all living things, or not living things, whatever, the Creator of everything, when that one person joins with the Creator of everything, that's the power they have. That's the power they hold. Because they are co-creating the person on Earth, the universe, working together, side by side, to do something. The universe agreeing on what it is that the person wants done. The universe says, yes, okay, fine, that's a good idea. We'll do that. And that's what's happened. And that's what will happen. But we have to take into account, that the Most High Divine Being has written already what's going to happen. Now, can the person here on Earth say to the universe, don't do that. Don't do what's written in the book. Do something else. Do something else. Don't destroy the earth because of these evil sons of bitches. Just get rid of the evil sons of bitches. Is that possible? Even though it's written down in Revelations? Or does this person on earth go, well, it's written down, let's destroy the earth, let's have the rapture, let's destroy everything, let's have a big fight, let's kill a load of people. I said I didn't want that. I don't think anybody wants that. Unless they're not divine. You see, even if you're the most wonderful person, you should not want the rapture to take place. Because if you for one fucking second think that it's okay for you to be saved and everyone else to be suffering, then you're not divine. And you don't deserve to be saved. Because if you're only thinking of you. Because if you think that your life is worth more than anyone else's, no. Is it fuck? So even if you know that you are safe, you should still want God to listen to you and say, when I say God, Yahweh, Jehovah, Yahuwah, whatever you want to believe. Listen, I think these people are worth saving. So please don't anyone tell me that they're happy for the rapture, because it's bullshit. If you're happy to be saved because you think you're better than anyone else, then I don't know what sort of divine being you've been listening to. I know I'm safe, but I still want to save everyone else. I know I can't save everyone else. I know that. but I can ask you to try and save yourself. And like I say, I know my videos go on for a long while. If you want to cut a bit and post it, I'll be grateful because I think people need to know the truth. Not because I want likes or fucking subscribers or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want people to know. I want people to feel safe in these shit fucking times that we're in. So, MJ, I'm just going. What's the topic? Oh, it's hazelnut in every bite. That's what a topic is. Well, that used to be called. It used to be called something else. Topic with the hazelnuts, chocolate and hazelnuts. Uh, Down. You've missed it, so you'll have to listen to if you want to. Super fast speed. It'll probably sound better at super fast speed. It's about the word down and why words don't mean what you think they do, and then it went on to this crap stuff. Don't judge me, says Fantastic. I don't judge anyone. I don't care. I really don't. But I am going. I just come on basically to tell you the truth, which is it was where it was, and that's what it was. This is why it was that, and that we've all been screwed over by the thrill of the chase and the world. But, things are redeemable, and nothing is, even though it's supposed to be set in concrete, nothing's written in stone unless you want it to be written in stone. I want everyone to be happy. I don't see how everyone can be happy if most of the world is, most of the people have been destroyed. The world is screwed over. Some people are saved and come back to, I don't know, not much. So, can it be saved? Can the world be saved? Can people be given another chance? Don't miss the exciting episode of like, I just think as a world we can do better. And if we wake up and see what's been done to us, we can work against that and do the right thing, do the correct thing, and give ourselves a chance and not have our world destroyed. Because that's what's said. It will, turn the sun into a black hole and, new earth. I don't see that's the right way to do things. And if anybody, who's divine thinks that is right, then I have a question. I see if there are evil people who have lied to the world, making them believe the falsehoods that exist, why should they be given the karma that doesn't belong to them? It belongs to these people that have fooled them. So all the karma should go to them. And those people that have been lied to should be given a chance to redeem themselves and earn the dharma that is their birthright, that is their inheritance, that will make them into the beautiful people that they should have been if they weren't falsely indoctrinated. And, the argument will be, well, they should have fought against it, other people did, blah, blah, blah. But it is what it is. My day can't get any better because it's 23:02, which means, I wouldn't say it's nearly bedtime, but it's, getting close to that time. So it's been a good day, actually, to be fair. But it will get better because I'll be asleep, and if they want to come into my dreams, we'll have a, whatever. They just make me laugh. But yeah, but thanks for that. Here's what it is. 23:02 or even 23:03 now. 3:03. Wow, it says. It's the 19th of August, 2025. Still. So thank you for popping in. Sorry that, I'm going now. Well, not sorry that I'm going now. Oh, look, 5:05. That's change. Oh, and it's 3:20. Oh, 26 now. It was 3:25. 5. Lots of fives. So, and there is change. Change are coming. Change are coming. So, thank you for watching. Like I say, the answer's already known. If you look at scripture, it's already known. It's already written. As it was, so shall it be. So, in the beginning, however the world was in the beginning, then the world will be that way now. Adam and Eve is not, how people perceive it. Most of it's metaphors. Most of it's talking about, the body within. It's talking about spirituality. You're missing the important bits because they manipulated the words, basically. They changed the words. But if you follow and listen, then you can pick up on what they missed, what they didn't understand. And if the rapture is, Passover, 23rd, 24th, and so be it. But if that's the case, not much point of healing anything if it's all going to be destroyed. Well, not all destroyed, but yes. Talk to you later, Nikki. Thank you, thank you. Like I say, later. I don't know. What are you popping around? I'm expecting some people to pop round. To be fair, but I didn't know one of them was going to be you. But thank you, thank you. Take care, everyone. Ciao for now.